documents I will present before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I want to appreciate the committee for the great work you are doing. We are here to present a report on our COVID-19 project execution as requested by the committee. Of course, we all know that in 2020, COVID was a major issue, and then the federal government, in its wisdom, made some appropriation for the country to wave through the pandemic. Specifically, we had an appropriation of 949,584,721 naira, 18 kobo, as a total appropriation from 2020. Then we had the releases was in two tranches. The first tranche, I'm reading from the summary document we have.
Go ahead.
The first tranche was in 2020, 453,337,788 naira. The second tranche was in 2021, 495,895,480 naira, 67 kobo. Of course, the appropriation and releases was for 4 key projects.
So what's the total release?
My chairman, that is what I called out. The total release was the summation of the total release was 949,233,268 naira, 80 kobo. Okay, thank you, sir. Now the appropriation was for 4 key projects: installation of molecular laboratory, equipping of 10-bedded ICU, supply of personal protective equipment, and then of course equipping the isolation center. In all of this, we followed the procurement process as stipulated by the extant clause. First of all, we notified, because it was emergency, we notified the BPP on our intention to use emergency procurement method. The document we submitted, sorry sir, is in 4 phases according to the projects. They were big, so we didn't want to bother you with large volumes. So each of the documents borders on 1 project, but they don't follow the same pattern. And so we have, in the documents we have, each of them, we have the first thing we did, which was the notification of BPP to adopt emergency procurement method. And then of course the BPP approval to go ahead and use that particular method to do that. And then of course we now run our parastatal attendance board based on approval we've gotten from BPP. We requested for quotation, do the technical evaluation, financial evaluation, due process before award of contract and all of that. So all of that are contained in the documents we presented up to the point of getting certificate of no objection from BPP. And of course, all the supporting document, payment vouchers, delivery note, invoices, certificate of quality, or even the give me drop down from the payments are all attached in the documents. In summary, for the procurement and installation of molecular laboratory, the total contract sum was 349,237,367 naira, 11 kobo. The contract was awarded in 23rd of December 2021. The contractor was DCL Laboratory Products, and of course they've completed and the necessary payment has been made. The equipment of the 10-bedded intensive care unit was handled by Mesa Sudabel Medical Company Limited. The total contract sum was 353,525,000. Of course, they've also completed and necessary payment has been made, and the evidence are all attached. For the supply of personal protective equipment, that was handled by 2 companies, Trinity System Limited, because we ran it in 2 phases. according to the releases. The first release contract sum was 53,072,355 naira, 7 kobo. Of course, they finished the supply and the payment was made. The second arm of it, which came with the second tranche, was handled by Sudabelt. The total sum was 97,800,000 naira. What we paid them was 96,697,000 because they did not finish the, there was an item they didn't bring. So we retained their 1,403,000 based on that item they didn't supply. Equipping the isolation center, the contract sum, total contract sum, according to the release and appropriation we got was 99,950,000. That was handled by Alpha. Of course, what we paid them was 99,368,920,000 because also there was an item they didn't supply. That was 581,000. And so in total, what was released, what we awarded for the contract sum, what was released for us was 949,584,721,18 kobo. But what we paid was 947,900,641 naira. So the balance there was 1,684 naira 79, which has been paid back to from TSA to the Federation account. So that is the summary of what the details are all here, from the notification of BPP, approval of BPP, minutes of the Parastatal Tenders Board, request for quotation from prospective bidders, technical documents evaluation, report of technical evaluation committee, financial bid documents, report of financial bid, minutes of the tender board, due diligence and post-qualification report on those companies that were successful at their letters of award, acceptance letters from the contractors, the contract agreement, certificate of job completion, due process certificate of no objection from BPP, and all the other supporting documents. They are all in these documents. So, my chairman and honorable members of the committee, I plead to rest so that if there are questions, we cannot go, whatever the committee will proceed from that. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, just listening to the presentations by the CMD of Nnamdi Azikwe University Teaching Hospital, Nnewi.
Yes, sir.
I want to give the floor to my colleagues for comments